Hey, what's up everyone? It's the Pepper Ranger, and today I will be reviewing the Gator Jigsaw crossed with a Chocolate Habanero. And this is in F2. So I'm going to give kind of a little oral history of how this pepper came to be. It started way back when Jukka Fatali, an awesome Finnish grower and hybridizer, he started growing a Moruga scorpion, and it was the hottest pepper in his garden, so he wanted to make it even hotter. So he started crossbreeding, and he sent some seeds to a friend who found the Fatali Gourmet Jigsaw, a much hotter pepper than the Moruga Scorpion, and he kind of stabilized that. Then James Hill, I think in 2015-ish, maybe even earlier, out of Florida, he grew a Fatali Gourmet Jigsaw and got a mustard pod that kind of resembled this one, a little bit more bumpy, but it looked like this, and he called it the Gator Jigsaw because it kind of resembled a gator. I got seeds for the Gator Jigsaw from Matt Hawkins of Yellin Fan Farms. I purchased some seeds from him. I really wanted to get some Kangstar Lemon Starburst, so I bought a few seeds. He threw that in as a freebie, and the other freebie I got was the Gator Jigsaw. I've been growing that since 2020, so this is my third season growing the Gator Jigsaw. In 2020, I grew an overwintered Chocolate Habanero. It was in its second year, next to a Gator Jigsaw. I sent those seeds from that pod, or from that plant, to a friend in Pennsylvania, Hekel. He grew them out, and he got a chocolate pod from Gator Jigsaw seeds. It didn't quite look as gnarly. I mean, it was just F1, right? So now we're at F2, and we're getting some awesome shapes. Here are a couple other ones. This one, early Gator Jigsaw phenos really aren't even that crazy. But then, the further along the plant gets, the cooler they look. But yeah, I mean, these three pods here are massive, and we're going to try one today. So that's kind of the history of it. Let's go take a look at the plant. Alright, so here's the plant. One of the tallest chinenses that isn't a dark leaf variety over here in this bed. Bunch of pods on here, some displaying kind of a nice Gator Jigsaw pheno. The ones I'm after, though, are back here. Oh boy. Extremely oily. So this is gonna suck. I mean, beads and beads of oil all throughout this thing. I don't know if you can see all that. Gnarly pod. I mean, it's pooling in there. This is not going to be fun. Loaded with seeds though, so that's awesome. I'll probably start some F3s right off the bat. But man, so the placenta had, some oil around the seeds, not much, but in these walls, just covered with oil. Smells like a pretty good mix of a Gator Jigsaw and a Chocolate Habanero. Kind of has that earthy smell. I've reviewed both pods before, and both tore me up. This is a massive pod. I think I weighed this particular one at 14 grams, so a decent sized pod. I'm going to eat this much. I have to go bale hay in like 30 minutes, so I'm not trying to be on that hay wagon just down for the count. But here we go. The Gator Jigsaw crossed with a Chocolate Habanero, an accidental cross from my garden. Cheers. Alright, actually really good tasting pod. You kind of get most of the chocolate taste from the chocolate habanero. A little bit of the grassiness, but not much. Overall, a solid pod. It has the chocolate burn, though, of the habanero. That wasn't... It was a tiny sliver. You know, I'm not eating the half pot or anything, but it is all around tongue, top of the roof of the mouth, sides, and just a burning pain. And it was like almost immediate. You know, some super hots, they take a while to build, but as I was chewing it, like almost immediately, it starts to burn. I'd say I like the taste of that better than a chocolate habanero, and better than a Gator Jigsaw. It almost had like a muted sweetness. If you can see the tears. That is one of the more oily peppers that I've grown. I'd compare it to the Drax's Secret Potion chocolate. Getting that endorphin rush now. Things are calming down. It's now hitting the stomach, so that's going to cause issues. This is going to be one of those peppers I'm going to grow more plants of next year and make sure I can kind of stabilize it. There already is kind of a chocolate Gator Jigsaw. That is just a variant, so a color change that happened, at least as far as I have read. So I actually have, you know, a hybrid of a Gator Jigsaw and a chocolate habanero, looking like the Gator, but having that chocolate pod. That would be really cool. So I'm very happy with that. Very happy. Very hot, but a good tasting pod. That's going to be it for today. That was the Gator Jigsaw crossed with a chocolate habanero, F2. Accidental cross from my garden, kind of discovered by Hekel in Pennsylvania, with roots tracing all the way back to Yucca Fatale and the Moruga scorpion. Cheers. Have a nice day. Bye.